Hey everybody, this is my second YouTube video. Last time it was about 2 weeks from National Coming Out Day, and I basically covered, what the basis of coming out, and hopefully the acceptance from everybody, and hopefully everybody got the response and the reaction from everybody that they wanted to come out to and talk to about their sexuality. Hopefully everybody had a very pleasant one, because that's what you all deserve. So, I was really nervous about trying to, make a second YouTube video, because the first one was really nerve-wracking, because of course it was my very first YouTube video. But second of all, it's more along the lines of, hopefully I wasn't going to get any, negative feedback, because, I don't really know how to, make videos. Like, I've seen a bunch of just really fantastic videos out there, and it's just like, wow, I've got this really nasty webcam and like no slideshow or anything like spectacular. But I guess that, in the end, that's not really the message I was trying to convey, or if that's even the right word. But, I think my message was, as well as I could put it, without a script, without anything. It was just right off my mind. It was out there. And I hope everybody that really did watch it and really did pay attention, straight, gay, bisexual, transgender, just anybody that watched it, I hope they really got the message. I hope that I got the message across that, I really wanted to get across. It's just that, it's time to, I'm not going to demand that, that everybody just accept, conform, but just more or less be more relaxed about it, because in the end, we're all people, we're all beings, you know. It's sexuality is just another part of what makes us an individual, just what makes us different, because if we were all the same, it'd be one boring world, you know. Like everybody's music taste, it's just like everybody's got a diverse, music taste, and it's just, you know, I come to really appreciate who I am, because, for all that time that I spent in the closet, I wasted so much time, it's just like, you know, being out is just like, yeah, of course, it's really, nerve-wracking, and you know, it's pretty hard, especially with, the kind of environment that, some people may be, growing up in, where it's definitely not acceptable. But, hopefully one day it will be. I was looking at a few articles, that were brought up about gay marriage, and it's starting to become more acceptable in a lot of different places in the United States. And, that really makes me happy, because it's just like, it's starting to, really become acceptable. You know, it's starting to become, it's like, it's okay now, you know. It's a big change, but it's just like, in other parts of the world, it's definitely okay, and it's definitely acceptable, but why can't it be that way in the United States? But, oh man, my coming out video, I don't even know if I even really want to make that video, because it's just like, the way that day went down, it's just like, that is totally not the way I would want to ever come out to anybody. It's just like, it all just sort of happens. It's just like, it all happened at once, and I was thrown out. It's just like, no. So that's a video for maybe another day, or maybe when I'm ready for that. But, there's just, there's a side from my mom, because of course my parents are divorced, so you have to approach them differently, so, and separately, of course. But, in the end, it's just like, now that I'm out, it's just, you know, uh, it's put me at a lot more at ease, even though, they might not be completely 100% okay with it. It puts me at ease. It's just like, I'm gonna be me, I don't have to, throw on this mask, I mean, I don't have to be any different, I don't have to, you know, try to put on a charade, where it's just like, oh yeah, I totally like this, I totally like that, but you don't, you know. But the most important part of being you is expressing how you really feel. There doesn't have to be any sort of, you know, uh, a block. There really shouldn't be any kind of block, especially while growing up. It's just so hard because it's just like, you're trying to find out who you are, and it's just like, you really want to rush it and say, I totally think I'm gay, but it's just like, you really got to be set on it. You have to really do some deep soul searching and find out. And when you do finally come to that conclusion, you're okay with it. It's just like there's so many emotions. It's just like, it's scary, you know. And hopefully, all those parents that, found out that their child was homosexual or anything like that, it's just like, you have to sit back, don't react so suddenly. It's just like absorb it for a second and say, you know what? He's still, she or he is still my daughter, my son, and I love them no matter what, because they're my child, they're my blood, they're my flesh and blood. This is part of me. So why should I shun them? Why should I cast them out? Why should I, push them aside just because of one part of them that separates them from what I want? Because, you can't be so selfish with your kids. You have to just say, you know what? I know the lifestyle can be dangerous. I know that life itself is dangerous, whether you're straight, bi, gay, whatever. It's dangerous. Life is dangerous. You know, Nothing is perfect. So why shun something when everybody else has to go through something like that, if they're straight or not? You know, Life is life, you know, but let them be happy with their life, you know, welcome them, embrace, their decision, because it's just like, it's all right. They're them, and that's, what makes them happy should make you happy too. I'm not saying just say fuck it, excuse my language, but it's just like, but just be content with that. Just be okay with it, you know, and accept them for it, because that's what everybody wants, especially while growing up, because in high school you don't really get accepted, right away. It takes time, but you know what? In the end, it's not so bad, is it? When you finally come out of your shell and it's just like, I'm free, I feel it, you know, and when it's a big trust thing to come out to somebody, especially your parents, and it's just like, to feel that they would come out to you, it should be, an honor, because it's just like they would tell me that, that's, if any, when somebody tells me that, they're gay, it's just like, what, they trust me enough to tell me something personal about them, and I honor and I trust and I respect that, you know. But, I'm sorry, I feel like I'm rambling, but it's just, I just felt like going on a little bit of a tangent, because it's just like, I see all these different videos, and it's just like, I respect everybody that has the courage to come out, and hopefully one day everybody will have the courage to do the same thing, because everybody deserves that chance. Everybody deserves that love. Everybody deserves that respect when coming out, that acceptance, that love, especially from parents, so hopefully, I know it's quite a few months belated, but I really do hope that everybody had a very good National Coming Out Day, or whenever they did come out, because that's what everybody deserves. So that's enough out of me. I might be making another video soon, but I'm always open for suggestions for new videos or topics, or anything like that, because I'm an open book. So that's enough out of me. Thanks.